understand what I just said. That's okay. 5, 4. What's up, guys? I am Goose. I am here casting Infinity's B Team Open. Let me get them their nameplates up for you guys. We hold this every Saturday night, 6 p.m. PST, BSG style. All in good fun. And the 8 team is plat and up on Sunday night, 6 p.m. PST. All my information, you can check us out at infgaming.net. All my information is on my stream. Please read all that. Read all my stream, this stream. If you're watching on YouTube, you're already there, I hope. If not, subscribe, check us out. I'll introduce our players here. We have Steel, our red Protoss, in the bottom right, and a pause from our blue Protoss player, our cyan Protoss player, up in the top left. All the excitement here. Both players having a good time, I guess. Steel, I don't believe I have seen before. He is new to this event. We do have a lot of regulars, people that are not necessarily a part of Infinity. We're glad to have everyone back that is. Glad to have the new faces that we do have. I don't know what Nimbo's problem is right now. He is one of our regulars. TeamSpeak issues apparently. 5. Never mind then. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Both players were ready. No big deal. So Nimbo up here on the top with our blue Protoss player. This is a PvP WCS Antigua shipyard. Like I said, Nimbo I have been personally working with quite a bit. He has grown quite a bit in just the few days that he has joined. He actually came to us from one of these tournaments, if I'm not mistaken. I don't expect him to correct me because he can't hear me. Not a big deal. Cloudy protesting that this should be good. PvP is always good. There's nothing wrong with the best race playing itself. And yes, I am totally and 100% biased about that. Protoss is the best race. It's not the strongest race. Don't get that confused. I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, Protoss but no, Terran is broken, okay? But Protoss is the best race because they're awesome. We have Templar. What have you got? Huh? Anybody? And the tallest unit in the game, the Colossus. We all know height means everything. And there's that in-base pylon from Steel that we all know and love from Protoss play. For Nimbo sending, needing gas fast, who sent them a little early there. Working on probes, we're about even on probes. Gateway timing is almost exact. 1 and 1. Gas goes down for our Steel buddy. And a little ahead is Nimbo with that Cybercore. I blame that on this pylon because that is the 3rd pylon. Yeah, it was. There's the Cybercore from Steel. So his warp gate time is going to be a little behind. We'll see if Nimbo scouts this. That could shut down anything that our red Protoss buddy is going to be able to pull off. And a nice patrol path, all 5 points closed off, which means our probe is just going to go in circles. Round and round and round. Now PvP, I have extra special insight because I am a Protoss player and I play PvP and I know both these races because I play this race and I play this race. So I've done this. Is basically where I'm getting with that. I believe Nimbo just switched to Toss. He was a Zergy player. I hope he scouts this because if not, he's gonna die. A little early on that second gateway there. That's a little bit odd from a quote-unquote 4 gate. He is a little bit behind. Nimbo's not even chrono boosting his Cybercore. It's been all probes all day, all time long. That Zealot really needs to just come over here and kill this freaking pylon. It's pissing me off. It's like your base does not belong in my base. Get your base out my base. There's the 4 gate from Steel. And Nimbo has absolutely no base vision coverage, anything at all. Please just frickin' just go there. Go there. Just check it. I have a feeling if I had money, if I had to bet, if I was allowed to bet, I'm a caster, I'm not allowed to bet. Plus I can see this shit, and you all can too, so you're not allowed to bet either. That's bullshit. This pylon is going to kill all of this. And there's a robo. 3 gate robo out of Nimbo. Not a bad opening. He actually has his warp gate chrono boosted. He's a little behind. Just oh so close. That 4-gate is finished up. Zealot Stalker going to start pushing out here. Nimbo does have what he needs to guard this ramp. Unfortunately, that ramp is bypassed by their pylon. Working on a second Zealot. Warp gate tech. Nimbo, just scout your damn base. This is the most exciting thing on the map. I'm just going to, everyone just stop paying attention to the mini-map. Don't look around. This. Oh. Warp gate tech's finished up. There's the 4-gate. Unit's almost there. There's the warp in. 2 stalkers, 3 stalkers. This sentry is useless. And a Zealot. Straight to the line. Right. Look at that. Just perfect. Just all in the smoke. And the warp in for Nimbo. He's going to go ahead and take this stalker down very quickly. And there's the ones from the back of his base. I hope he realizes this. There's the pylon there. Nice Guardian shield. And he has way more units than our red Protoss buddy. Nimbo having to focus down 2 fights almost. Being surrounded on both sides. Needs to kill these Zealots and micro a little bit. Come on. Come on. And he's going to have more units, but there's another warp in from Steel, and he does now spot that pylon. Nimbo knows it's there, knows it's in his base, needs to warp in more, and 4 gates beats 3 gates, but this Immortal can change the game if he can focus down Stalkers with it. And Nimbo warping in more Stalkers of his own. He actually needs Zealots. That's how you defend this. There he goes, microing those units. Focus their Stalkers down, and he's going to be able to shut this down and hopefully scout this pylon. Needs to shut that down real quick before he gets more warped in. And there it is. He's focusing it down right now. He's going to lose that first Stalker, but if he kills that pylon, he can stay in this game. Losing probes on the backside, but no big deal. Kill these Zealots. He's going to stop the harass. Needs to warp in again on the back line. Probes going to kill those Stalkers, and he has shut down this initial push. There's no more warp-ins from our red Protoss, and that'll get cleaned up really easy because Immortals are friggin' awesome, but a lot of economic damage done. We can take a the Units tab. Our red Protoss has got a 11 probe count lead, which is insane. I don't know what the unit loss tab is. I'm going to cheat. Units lost, it's about even, but this is what is going to kill Nimbo. He does not have the probe count. He's not producing probes fast enough. Needs to be chrono boosting those to get back in this game. And Steel has taken an expansion, and although normally the rule is first to take an expansion, you lose. But in this case, Steel has done enough damage to his opponent that he has a huge economic lead, and I love this decision to follow this up. I'd like to see Robotech. Oh, he's going for Twilight Council. Another great follow-up after a 4-gate. Probably see Blink. Possibly charged. Most people kind of go for that Blink style. Here's 4 Zealots. I guess that's just safety. He does have map control. I'm not sure why he brought those in exactly. Nimbo does have a chance to claw his way back into this. He's starting that second Immortal, so Blink is not getting started. Charge is actually the choice. So I'd love to see a Templar Archives. Are we going to see Zealot Archon? Zealot Archon is awesome. I love Zealot Archon. So Nimbo needs to focus more on those ground units. Immortals are great, but not really against Zealots. They just kind of okay. It's nothing fantastic. He is going to push out with this. He might be able to do decent damage. Needs to bring a probe to build a proxy pylon, and Steel is beating him to the punch by starting one up on top of his ramp. Great for counterattacks. This is something you should do if you're playing Protoss. Oh my god, put pylons everywhere. Don't even care. Just run to their middle line. Put a pylon there. Put one here. Put one there. Put one here. Put one here. Put one here. Here. Nothing going on right there. Just move it out. Everyone's like, where's the action? Where's the action? So the Observer is going to scout right before the army comes. And Steel is going to see this coming. Obviously has the Watchtower control. He has quite a few Zealots. That's actually a lot of Zealots. We'll see his upgrade is going to finish. So charge is actually enough to wipe this out. Believe it or not. He is not going to win this engagement if Nimbo starts right now. And the Stalkers to back it up to increase the damage output. I'd like to see him start Blink, because Twilight Council tech is awesome. So having only 2 sentries, almost full energy, maybe 6 force fields total, maybe 3 in a Guardian shield. Not the best force fields. Gonna lose all those Stalkers really quickly. He's gonna be able to shoot down these Stalkers, but the Zealots are gonna torch his entire army. Zealots continuing to wrap around. And this is just gonna be a bad angle for Nimbo. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage, but Zealots are just really, really good units, I hear, as they're gonna torch most of Nimbo's army. And the supply lead is going to go to Steel almost entirely. He's going to be able to warp in right here. We're going to see a huge push back from him. He's still got 4 gateways, still got that Twilight Council tech, has the economy of almost, I'd say 1.5 bases, not quite full saturated there. There's the warp in I was looking for. Pure Stalker and an Immortal kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Needs to group that up, get a sentry up there. 2 more gateways. You cannot, that's just not good. Zealots are such good units, great counters to Immortals. He's not going to be able to hold his ramp for very long. He only has 1 force field. And this is just a lot of Zealots. Force field! And he misses the force field. Zealots are going to run up here, and this should be GG for Nimbo. Game 1 wrapped up by Zealots. Zealots are very strong, and there's the good game.